What is happening, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. And welcome to Yareli's Helminth Ability Swap-O-Thon. Hopefully, you've seen one or both of the Yareli videos. If you've already seen this one, then you've got my favorite build. Now, it's not the best, it's not the funnest. Still, I think you should check them both out because this is a complete build from arcanes to warframe to weapons and so on. But in this video, I got 3 builds for you, and an honorable mention or 2, or maybe more. Actually, I got a bunch for you. So, now the first one is just for fun, but man, it gets the job done. And I won't rhyme anymore, sorry about that. It's a damage build. Of course, I swapped out the surfboard. Actually, it's a surfboard for all of them. It's always the surfboard. But I swapped the surfboard out for Tempest Barrage, just to keep the whole water theme. Now, it works great, especially in hallways. This thing it's hilarious. And if you add Corroding Barrage to the barrage, you get 100% corrosive proc for every enemy that gets hit by your water hell drops, Atlantis missiles, aqua shots. Nope, that last one made me feel uncomfortable. Anyhow, it's a bit more fun than the surfboard, if you ask me. Duration and range mods are perfect for this ability and the rest of Yareli's ability set. And now for a couple honorable mentions. Roar and Empowered. They're kind of the same, but they're not. Empowered will give you a 50% power boost for one ability, and as long as that ability lasts, it's going to work. If you could pause it like with Zaku, or you can get a duration build, it's good. You only have one timer to take care of. Roar is a 30% damage boost, but it can be boosted by damage mods. Plus, when you use it, it's going to go out to your friends. And if you get the Syndicate mod for it, when you use Roar, it will knock down the enemies in the area while you're transferring power to your other people. The only real problem is you've got a timer to work with as well. Roar is good if you want to buff all of the Warframe's abilities. Empowered is good if you want to really focus on one. Keep in mind, Rhino's Roar comes from feeding Rhino to the infested testicle in the back of your orbiter, and Empowered comes just from leveling that thing up. The more you play with it, I'm not even gonna... Anyways, Sevagoth Gloom. The ability seems almost perfect. I'm lying, it is perfect. It slows down enemies while they're in the blender and they get chopped to pieces in slow motion. It's like a really good horror movie scene. Most of the mods that improve Gloom are right in line with the rest of Yareli's ability. Now, there is not much shields and not much health to this build, but between Gloom's ability to take health back, you should be good. Now, even though I say this is the perfect one, or feels perfect, it's not the one I named the video after. The reason why this next one is my absolute favorite is because of how many different ways you can use it. Now, I'm going to show you how I use it. But however you guys use it is also the right way to use it. Revenant's Reef. This ability is great, period. You can heal yourself with it. You could strip enemy shields with it. You can steal enemy health with it. You can also just travel with it. When you add Yareli's blades to it, you can murder with it. Yareli's blades have a 100% slash proc, and Reef strips shields and health. Actually, a lot of health. Now, there is nothing at all that says that these effects are binding together to work in a more special way to do damage. But I swear to God, these effects are binding together to work in a more special way to do damage. Now, duration mods will increase how far Reef goes. Range mods will increase the width or how fat Reef is. Now, unfortunately, we already know that we cannot expand the range on Yareli's blades. But with the build that I have here, Reef and the blades, they feel about the same size, which allows me to travel kind of far, kind of fast, strip a bunch of shields, a bunch of health. I'm invincible while I'm doing this, by the way, which is good enough. I probably should have started with that. Not to mention, it gets you out of a lot of shitty situations while healing yourself as you run away. It's a useful ability, period. Now, depending on how you build her, you might have room for Blinding Reef. Now, this is Reef's Syndicate mod. What it does is every enemy that gets hit by Reef gets blinded for 10 seconds. And yep, the timer can be increased by duration mods. It's great. You can just use her for crowd control with the rest of her abilities. She'll be like the blind bladed bubble badness bitch. My god, these names are getting worse. I gotta stop this. Oh yeah, a couple more honorable mentions. I tried these at first. Don't have any video for it, so you just have to trust me or try yourself. But Pull and Larva. They're okay, not perfect. Larva does great with the grouping, but there is a 1 second or a very short time when they're vulnerable. Kind of slows down the whole blender run through them combo that you were hoping to do really fast. It's still very manageable. Pull, when you grab a group of enemies, for some reason, every once in a while, one of the enemies shoot out the back. I guess he's underneath the blades. I don't know what's happening. He gets up dazed, and you can go back and kill him, but they're not perfect abilities. They work, but I wouldn't choose them. Again, that is. Now on that note, that's, I believe, it for this. Make sure you check out that airburst build. That thing is awesome. But like I was saying, I really hope this helped. Join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's the only way we can talk. Make sure you can keep it easy. And remember, just keep gaming.